get real ID, you could run into some real problems. A Valley woman reached out to Action News in an effort to warn others about the DMV process and why it's so complicated. When you ask, we investigate.
Birth certificate, I had my driver's license, and
Christine Webb went to the DMV to renew her license and decided to get a real ID while she was there.
so I went onto the website to make sure with the new Real ID information that I had everything I needed in order to get it done, and went to the DMV.
Real ID isn't required until 2020, but without it, you won't be able to board a domestic flight or enter a federal building unless you have a passport. But when you go to get it, you'll basically need to reprove your identity. Kevin Malone with the DMV says they get complaints every day.
It's listed on our website. Everything can be improved. If you'd like a real ID, you do have to read our website carefully and make sure you bring in the correct documents.
Christine's issue is one that may affect women who are divorced.
I was like, why would you need my divorce decree? I've been the same name for 14 years now, and that's 21 years ago. Who keeps a 21-year-old divorce decree?
Her mistake? She didn't read the name change information on the DMV website. It was below the Real ID information. Christine didn't think it applied to her since she wasn't changing her name.
My name's been the same since 2001.
But the process to get a Real ID is much more rigorous than the one that existed before. You need to be loaded up with information.
Now you have to prove it again in order to upgrade to a real ID. And the reason for that is we're trying to weed out all of the fictitious licenses and the people who have done identity theft over the years. We've had difficulty with this process.
Well, we're told that once you do get a Real ID, you won't have to go through such a difficult process to get it renewed. But drivers waiting at the DMV told us the entire process is only making the long lines even longer. As always, if you have a problem or an issue you'd like us to check out, send an email to 13investigates@ktnv.com and please include your phone number.